Hey, what's up, fam? All right, so I meant to put this out this morning, like right when I got back from my trip, but I was having problems with my microphone. The one that I had that was better was having issues, and the one that worked fine was it's that one that's really crackly that I know people keep saying like, can you please get a new microphone? I went and bought a new one today, so it's this one. So tell me if it sounds better. I think it sounds better, but let's get to this Black Clover chapter 169. I did the spoiler one right before I left, and there's not a ton different from that video to this video. What I will say is this one I think we'll be able to have a deeper discussion of the events than what happened. Obviously, I can say like, oh, I still know what I said in the video of what happened is pretty much what happened. You know, you had this really cool fight with Elf Charlotte and Yami, and these are the panels that I picked for the background because these are my favorite ones. I really like that briar cage, and then leading up to him using that black hole and just seeing them all go in there, and then her sword with the brambles all shooting out of it like that. I thought that was awesome. But I want to talk more about this chapter and what I think is coming next. I don't think even with him using his dimension slash that he's going to put Charlotte down from that attack. There's no way. If we had Luck get multiple chapters of his whole thing, especially like it was a pretty good fight, and Tabata's really good at fights. I think he's really good at action choreography. I doubt he's gonna have Yami, who's I would say Yami is the overall favorite. I know Asta got first, and I know he got first in the polls, but I know they only do Japan. I'd bet if they did a worldwide, like across the fandom, uh, entirely, the number one would probably be Yami. So I think Yami will have a longer fight. Plus, Yami's really cool, and I don't know. I really like this layout with Charlotte and the uniqueness of her fighting style with like the cool bramble sword. Like I thought that was really interesting, and that's just the first thing. We're gonna definitely get more. So what I was saying, like I don't think that's gonna be it. I think she's gonna power up, get in that kind of uh, further state of depravity where we'll see an even further state of the elves kind of like fucked up than what we got with Luck. Maybe push further down the line, and maybe we'll get something from Yami that will completely shock Charlotte back in. Like maybe he'll get close and he'll say something that'll like wake up Charlotte, and she'll take it as something extremely romantic, and then it'll shock her back into place. Like right before the elf that took her over was gonna like do like a suicide attack or something. Because Yami is definitely he's definitely one of those guys that we he can take one of the upper elves 1v1. That's for sure. Obviously not. He can't take. There's no way he could take Patri or Licht or Raya, but I'd say those that we know of, unless they somehow got the elf that took over Fauna or Vito back, I'd say he can take them otherwise. But you can tell that even though he could probably beat Charlotte's elf possessor going all out, he's trying really hard to make sure she doesn't die. They're obviously in that position where they don't want to kill any of the possessed people to keep them good and try and pull them back. And Charlotte especially because she's an important character. She's a captain, and I thought it was actually really cool to also to see Soul kind of acknowledge more about Yami because it was such a confusing part where she's like, "Oh my God, I can't even do anything to help her, but this guy can." But yeah, he's a captain. He's a captain. He's a big deal. He's extremely powerful. He's one of the upper captains, especially. So I don't know why like Yami being so impressive like surprises you. Come on, Soul. But otherwise, yeah. Tell me what you think about this chapter. I really like some of the ways that the attacks were shown. Like I said, I don't think Charlotte's elf controller is down. I think she's gonna get more pissed off, and we're gonna see some more attacks. Because one of the reasons I also think this is obviously the whole thing with Yami about surpassing your limits and becoming stronger and getting to the next level with his first fight that will be him like being pushed all out and then just scraping by. This is it with Licht, or sorry, I guess now Patriot was more like it felt way more like a demonstration fight. Like, look at these extremely powerful characters fighting. Here's all Yami's cool stuff. Here's this extremely overpowered enemy stuff to display him out, and not so much as get him in some, down to his scraps of power left fight. That's what we could get here. That's what I'm hoping for. So, otherwise, tell me in the comments what you think about this chapter, if you liked it. We're getting these short chapters, but they're very fast-paced, action-y, and with all these really good art and good panels, and we haven't got any of those sketches that we got for a little bit that I don't like. But if it has to get the chapter out because he's working on something. I like that Tabata always gets the really good pages first, and then it's like a close up of somebody's face, just talking panel. It's all like a second stage drawing, not even halfway done being finished. So anyway, so yeah, tell me what you think about the chapter below. Tell me if my mic is better. I'm hoping it's better. I'm gonna try and stream later today. I might put this up tomorrow, so I guess it doesn't matter. Stream on Tuesday. I'm gonna watch the new Black Clover episode, and then I'll probably stream. But like I said, I guess that doesn't matter since this one's probably gonna come out later than the stream. Sorry. Check out my videos. I do mostly Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, and Black Clover. I do other stuff as well, but those are just my main ones. If you are subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I'm almost at 400. I think I'm at 398 right now. It's pretty cool. And if you aren't subscribed, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe or check out my friend Colonel Comics. You might like him. He's a satirical channel. He's pretty funny. I'll put a link in the description for him. If you like comics, I don't think the manga people will be too much into it, but if you read both, you might find him kind of funny. I think he's hilarious. So yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for listening. Bye.